Smile and breathe deeply, everybody. This is Frank Vaccaro from Dragonflow Yoga, and today I'll be taking you through another paleo meal. So this is what you'll be needing. You'll need a cutting board and a knife. You'll need a pan. You'll need some olive oil, although as I always mention, in paleo if you want to use coconut oil it's better. You need 1 full tomato. You need celery sticks. You need a quarter cabbage. Some garlic. We're going to have like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, but in the Tupperware it's already cut. We're gonna have hot peppers from Chinatown. We have salt, pepper. We have Thai fish sauce. We have a bowl full of mushrooms. And so this is a very important detail. Soy is not considered paleo, so soy in this dish is optional. I really like soy sauce, so I will be adding it for today. But remember, soy is not particularly considered paleo. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the stove and we're gonna put it at about medium, which is 5. So here we go. Take the pan, take the olive oil, and we'll put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. You come here, you finely chop the cabbage. Once the cabbage is chopped, you basically put it in the pan. So you don't have to do this, but if you feel that the pan is going to get a bit sticky or you want it to be a bit more moist, you can add maybe like half a cup of water, which I'll be doing today. Boom. We'll cut the celery sticks. So the celery sticks, try and cut them quite thin because it's just for a little bit of flavor. I don't like the celery to be intrusive in my meal. Put the celery inside the pan. We grab the mushrooms. Make sure to wash the mushrooms. I washed the mushrooms before. There's always some hidden dirt on the mushrooms, so you want to make sure to clean them thoroughly. Take the mushrooms, we put them in the pan. And we start cutting up the tomato. Cut the end of the tomato. This is garbage. The top of the tomato, you go in with the knife. Perfect. From here we cut the tomato in half, then in quarters, and we start chopping. Pour the tomato inside the pan. Look how nice that already looks. From here we start putting just a dash of fish sauce. Some of that Chinese red peppers, very hot red peppers. Salt, pepper. What I'm going to put is about equivalent to 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. And again, I can't emphasize it enough, soy is not paleo, so it's optional. I love soy in my stuff, so I always put it in anyways. But with the fish sauce and with the salt, it should be enough. So just feel it out and see what you want to do with your meal. From here, we start stirring with a spatula. From this point on, it's going to take about 5 to 7 minutes to completely cook itself. So just be patient. And so if you can have it where the vegetables are quite moist or where the vegetables are still a little bit crispy. I like it where the vegetables are pretty moist and kind of melt in my mouth. So once you have everything in the pan, what you could do is bring it from 5 to 10. See how everything's cooking. It also depends if you're in a hurry or not. If you have a bunch of time, you could keep it at 5 and just let everything kind of fuse together more. If not, put it at 10, it's going to go a little bit faster. So this is basically almost done. I wanted to give you one last aerial view before we put it in the plate. It smells delicious, it looks delicious, and it's very healthy. So this is more like paleo vegetarian because there's no meat, there's no fish in here. So just enjoy this meal. It's very, very tasty. Little cooking tip. Remember to always taste your food and add spices if needed. If you notice that it gets too salty, you can add water. This will kill off the salt. If you notice that it's not salty enough, or you want to add a little extra things, you want to add a little bit of pepper, always taste your food. I was watching Garfield and Friends one time. It's a little bit funny. And so they had this old lady making lasagna, and they had this machine making lasagna. So the machine followed the recipe completely, and the old lady just did her thing. And so Garfield tasted both lasagnas, and at the end he found out the old lady's lasagna was better than the machine's lasagna. And the evaluation was that the machine doesn't taste the food as it's cooking, whereas the old lady does and tweaks the dish as needed. So always tweak the dish as needed. Never follow a recipe at 100%. Always use your own judgment to see what's going on with the recipe. So it's officially done. Let's put it in the plates. Look at that, it looks beautiful, ready to eat, and looks delicious. Guys, this is Frank Vaccaro from Dragonflow Yoga. Please feel free to visit us at www.dragonflow-yoga.com. Bon appetit, I love you all very, very much, and namaste.